Welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. What I'm going to be making today is a delicious breakfast burger. We all know that breakfast is the best meal of the day. I like all the meals, to be quite honest, but if you got a breakfast burger to start your day off with, how good is that? So I'm going to show you how to make it, the ingredients that I'm going to be using in this delicious burger. What we're going to be using is a full 500 gram package of sausage, pork sausage. We're going to be having bacon. I'm going to be frying that in a coating of flour, make it nice and crispy. We're going to have sesame seed, buns, a fried sunny side up egg. Cheese of choice is up to you. I'm going to show you the ingredients that we're going to be putting into making this sausage burger, and onions and mushrooms fried with cheese. So how good is that? Let's get started. So what I'm doing here now is cutting the sausage open, and we're going to push this directly into the bowl. Now this sausage is the same sausage I used on a video for stuffing a turkey. So if you haven't seen that video, I urge you to do so because it's absolutely delicious. I might even share that link with you. So we're going to add that in there like that. Now I'll grab for the other ingredients. So what we're going to put in here, a grated medium onion. So we're going to pour it on into our bowl. We got a teaspoonful of pepper, but I'm just going to put half into this because I want to put the other half into frying our onions and mushrooms. Same thing with onion powder, half a teaspoonful or more to your taste. Half a teaspoonful of thyme, ground thyme, and the same with the sea salt, half a teaspoonful. So what I'm going to do now is start mixing this together. So I know that you can just go out and buy yourself some breakfast sausage and put it together and fry it up, but how good is that? You want to make your own and add some ingredients in it that you like. So what we're also going to put in there is a tablespoonful of maple syrup. Now, how good is that? I mean, maple syrup is good for everything. And a quarter of a cup of grated stale breadcrumbs. You can get the seasoned breadcrumbs in a package, or you can just grate up your own. And now we're going to mix all of this together. So pretty much that's all we need to put into our pork sausage mixture. And again, like you said, you can buy pork sausage already made, fry it up, make yourself a sandwich. But we're making a breakfast burger, totally different. Now I'm going to form these into patties. I'll show you the size, and then we'll get frying our mushrooms and onions. So depending on the size of the burger you want to make, you can cut these apart and have it bigger or smaller. But right now I'm only focusing on two, a serving of two. So you take that package and you'll just form it into a burger size, of course. And I think I got that equally done there. And just form it like this. I'm going to do 4, but I'm really only focusing on 2 that I'm going to make here today. And these, after you make them, you can put a piece of parchment paper between them, and you could keep it in your fridge for a few days and just have it when you want it. So that's all we're going to do there, is just form them into patties like this. So that's pretty much all we need to do with that. Now I got my grill on the damper, getting it hot. You can do this out on your barbecue if you want to grill it up nice. That is perfectly fine. But today I'm only going to be doing it on the inside. And then after when we fry these 2 that I'm going to show you, I'm going to get my bacon frying and also my mushrooms and onions. So I'm going to put this in a frying pan, get it started, get it feeling the love. So let's just put this one right onto our grill. It's starting to get nice and hot there now. And like I said, don't overcrowd your grill. If you're doing an indoor one, just put 2 on at a time, unless you got a great big grill, and let that start to feel the love. what I'm doing here now is just pushing down on the pork sausage. I want to flatten it just that little bit more for quicker cooking time. So this will be about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. And if you've got a meat, I guess a thermometer for reading meat, you could use that as well. But right now this is what I'm doing just to make it, because this is going to be on a burger, not on a muffin or a piece of bread. So now let's get to our other ingredients. So pretty much all we got here now is our onion rings, and that's just a small onion, and I got about 5 to, and you can have 5 or 6, it doesn't matter, fresh mushrooms. So I'm going to put just a little bit of oil onto my pan, put my onions in there and get this started frying on my back damper, and then I'm going to cut up my mushrooms. So pretty much all I'm going to do now, if there's any clay or anything on my mushrooms, I'm just going to wipe it off. I'm not going to wash them. And then what I'm going to do, this is pretty good, I'm going to cut it in slices like this. And now that my onions back there is starting to fry, I'll add some pepper to it. I don't want to add no salt because I don't want to bring the moisture out of those onions. And what I'm going to do then is add in those seasonings, and just listen to my pork sausage just frying away there, and it smells amazing in here, by the way. So I'm going to give a little check on those as well. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of seasonings too over my onions, and that's thyme, some pepper, and a little bit of onion powder, not salt, because we don't want to ream out the juice. And then I'm going to flip over these pork sausages. Now look at that. How good is that? And it smells amazing in here too. Press down on that side as well. Now we'll let that side feel the love. Washed off my spatula because I wanted, where I turned it over, I wanted to be clean of the sausage on that side, because this side is almost cooked. So 5 to 7 minutes on that side. So now what I'm going to do is show you how we're going to prepare the bacon. But before we do that, I'm going to show you the onions, and I'm going to put the mushrooms in there and get that continued frying, so everything got the same amount of frying time. So pretty much what I got here in this plastic bag is just a little bit of flour, not much, depending on how much bacon you're going to make. I'm going to toss in some onion powder and some pepper, thyme. I'm going to flick that around, and then I'm going to put in 2 pieces of bacon, because right now I'm only focusing on 2 breakfast burgers. So depending on how many you make, that's how many you're going to prepare. So that's all we got to do with that. And then you're going to just put it out onto a piece of paper towel on your plate, and we're going to get that frying as well. Just flipping over the onions and the mushrooms in the pan, getting that ready. And now all is left is to cut in 2, I should say, our sesame seed buns. I want to get them in the oven and let them toast. And then we're going to put all this together. I can't wait. Okay, so I just want to dry my hands. So now just look at this sesame seed bun. I can't say that I made this one, because this would be too much to show you today. So all I'm doing right now is just cutting the buns in half. And then I'm going to put a bit of butter on them and lodge them in under my grill just to get nice and golden brown. So pretty much that's all I'm doing here now, is putting a little bit of butter. You could use garlic butter, but I just find that I don't want garlic in the morning for my breakfast. But if you decide to have this breakfast burger for supper or lunch, put on the garlic, toss it with garlic. Now I'm going to look at my sausage burgers, sausage patties, and remove them from the fryer. So when you notice that your pork sausage is starting to juice, clear juice I should say, that's done, and it's done on both sides. So that's like you said, 5 to 7 minutes, and take it off and put it there. And what I'm going to do is cover it with foil wrap because I want to keep it warm until I'm ready to use it. So I cut the bacon in half. Now I'm going to flip it over because I want this bacon nice and crispy. And that flour coating gives it that crispiness. As you can see, the onions and the mushrooms are fried enough. So now what I'm going to do is get the cheese and put over that and cover it. So pretty much all I'm going to do here now is put a slice of cheddar cheese and a slice of mozzarella cheese over the top of my mushrooms and onions. You could use whatever cheese you like. And now I'm going to put a lid over it. Of course, I got to reach for my lid. Put it right over the top. I just remembered I got to take my sesame seed buns out of the oven because I don't want those to burn. So this is those now, delicious. So what we're going to do is fry up our sunny side up eggs. So first what I'm going to do is just put a little drizzle of oil in my pan. Then I'm going to crack my egg, pop it into the pan, and I'm going to put over it a little bit of seasoning, which is a bit of salt, sea salt, and a little bit of pepper. Get it out of the container, and that's all I need to do there. Just let that fill the love. So as our eggs is frying there, I'm going to take a little bit of the grease and put over the top. Now in a couple of moments here now, I'm just going to put a little cover over the top and just let it have a little rest. But that's pretty much. We'll let that fry. I'm going to get everything now, and we're going to plate up this delicious breakfast burger. Okay, so I'm happy with my sunny side up eggs, but I'm going to just cover it there now and just give it a little steaming, a little rest. So now, here comes my favorite part. We're going to reach for our sesame seed toasted buns. I got our, of course, pork sausage that was seasoned with the right amount of seasonings and fried over a high heat. Our fried bacon, and of course our mushrooms and onions. So let's put all this together. I can't wait. So what I got myself here is a little bit of mayo I'm going to put on one side, and a little bit of yellow mustard on the other side. Now you could use whatever condiments you want at this point, because this is just what I'm using today. Now this comes to the famous part I like. I'm going to get myself a good helping of that mushrooms and onions with the two types of cheese. I'm going to get a piece of the sausage patty, and then I'm going to reach for my bacon, and then my fried egg. Now how cool is that? Now this is what I call a breakfast burger.
Definitely.
Too good to eat, of course, with some fruit and homemade baked beans. So now look at this.
Would I be able to eat this at 1 o'clock in the daytime or at 5 in the afternoon?
Anytime. Breakfast burger could be any time of the day.
Sounds good to me.
So pretty much all I'm going to have with mine today is some baked beans, some fresh fruit, and the burger. Trust me when I say, if you don't like this, you don't like cake. And that's what we always say. So if you enjoyed this recipe today and you're excited to make it, the recipe is going to be posted in under this video. Also the subscribe button. So if I convinced you that this is a pretty good meal to have any time of the day, hit the subscribe button and you would see over 200 plus videos that we got made to this point. I'm not going to have a taste of this burger because I know I'll have it all over my coat and over my face, but I am going to get into it after, and I'm sure Raymond is going to enjoy these.
You better believe it.
So don't forget to like and share. Send us a message on www.bonitaskitchen.com. You could visit our Facebook or right here on YouTube. So thank you for joining us once again here today for our breakfast burger any time of the day. From our kitchen to yours. Thank you for joining us, and you have a wonderful day.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's kitchen to yours. Bonita's kitchen to yours.